Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, chat. For those of you who weren't paying attention to the chat, I wrote, you know, my power went out briefly. Went out just long enough to shut everything in the apartment down, and then right back on. It's been happening for a few days now, ever since we started getting bad weather. Now, let's see which of the faithful remained during our moment of crisis. I'm gonna be like, oh, he's done for the night, I'm leaving. There's a chance that could happen again tonight, chat. It really could. The reason it takes me so long to get back online is it's a good router, but my god does it take a while to connect to it once the power goes down. It's like a full 3 or 4 minutes before I can have internet access. I hate that about it. I really do. You sit there and have to like, no, it's, you know, it's the one, sit there and watch all the goddamn blinking lights. Would you get to your freaking job? Your only job. Use a generator to power. That is a, you know, I live in an apartment. I can't just go hooking a generator up in my place. Ain't how the apartment usually works. Well, I'm glad we didn't achieve anything earlier. But let it be known, Chad, that might happen again tonight during stream. Hopefully everyone is able to view it. If not, you might have to refresh the stream. If not... Does the game also exit when you lose connection to Ubisoft servers? Well, my entire computer turned off. I don't know if that would happen or not. I've never had my internet just die on me while playing the game yet. Mr. Dartigan, you can't have a running generator at your home. Sorry, I thought that... I mean, that's a lot of work. What's up, Elder? Power go burr. I wish power was going burr. Power going burr means it's on. So my power was doing the opposite of the re and burrs. Got that backwards. So, let's see where it starts me out at. How's the script coming along? I am almost done. I am literally at the end of the game. Then I can finish it tomorrow and finally have that part of it over with. No, yeah, okay, we're back here. Good. Nice. Oh god, it's very nice to finally be done with that script. You try going through 24 hours of, story-based, cutscenes. It's not fun. What game am I sending next? Right now I'm working on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Rip, but chat's different. What is different about chat? Could I sin Satisfactory? That's not a story-based game, so no. I don't think I could. And I hear if you start playing that game, you never stop. Literally almost had this guy beaten the last time. You'd be surprised if it has less than 300 sins. It is nowhere near that. I can tell you that much. I know, I like that emo with the kisses around my eyes. That's a weird place to leave a kiss, though. Might get an infection from that. Well, I need to play the game. What will Valhalla have in reverse? Any reverse sins? I don't know if it... might have one for, like, Ivar, who is pretty good. There's that done again. Anyone else getting a stutter from the stream? Is there a stutter? I mean, I don't see one. I'm not dropping any frames. Nope. Not on your end. Apparently it just killed me. How's my mic audio? Not blowing out or anything too? We had that problem a few nights ago where I was too close to my microphone. I need to move it back. Which has more boring in my opinion, Devil May Cry 2 or Valhalla? Valhalla, easily. You booping me? Booping's a fee, you know. That ain't free. I haven't determined the cost of boops yet, but I will. I will work it out. You know, a simple game to sin after sinning mini Assassin's Creed game, Mario teaches typing. Get ready to move your fingers. I don't know. I think it's kind of untouchable. What is easily the worst game I've sinned? You mean in terms of actual gameplay? I think it's probably still a Final Fantasy 13.
Phoenix discovered a mysterious door, but did not yet know how to open it.
Just God kick it down. Boom!
Mortals can't do that, O Zeus.
Ugh, mortals are the complete worst.
Scout the region from Athena's statue. You dumped over 1,000 hours into Kerbal Space Program. Oh, it's one of those addictive crack games, huh? Very way of gripping your time. Well, if you're really into rockets, I can definitely see you doing that. Isn't there like a sequel coming out soonish? As much as you found 13 slow and boring at times, I still found some enjoyment. I found none. I hated every moment of it. Every character. Every plot point. It's like, despise that game. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, yourself.
Wise Athena, as tremendous as in all the stories. Hope you don't mind that I'm scaling your mighty aegis.
Her shield-like aegis celebrated Athena's dominance in strategic matters of war.
It's my
Heroes don't need plans. Of course they don't. Until they get to the third game when you turn into an emo to all your failures.
If you say so.
Those are your feelings toward The Last of Us Part 1? You really don't like The Last of Us Part 1? To each their own. Also, Babs. How's the game? You know, it's probably the best game Ubisoft has released in years. That's, you know, we can go ahead and say that. I mean, it's not perfect. Definitely not perfect, but hey. I can find myself, you'll breaking a smile every once in a while. Look at chat. Look at chat being cute by mentioning all these old meme lines from Final Fantasy 13 because I mentioned it once. You guys are adorable. I'm climbing up her butt right now. I really need... She needs a bigger trunk because I don't have any room to get stamina back. I forgot you can eat potions. Forgot all about the potion thing. Maybe there's an easier place to climb up from. Maybe the shield is a better place. Shield looks better. Stream stuttered. I thought the router had died again. No. It'll completely go off if it dies. Is it easier to send games you like or dislike? It's easier to send games I enjoy. I always have a better time making a video on those because I have more fun. So my preference, yeah, always to send something I actually like. It always surprises people when I say that too, because they think I'm just some bastard like being miserable, I guess. Why did I send FF13 in the first place? Because the world needed to know. Isn't that reason enough? Did I ever play Far Cry Blood Dragon? I played a little bit of it, but I never completed it. Oof, ooh, don't fall. Snake is dummy thick. That's what he has over Sam Fisher, by the way, the thickness. And does this game qualify as a game I like playing? I mean, it's enjoyable enough. I mean, it's not going to be making my list of, oh, I love that game kind of games. But it's, you know, it's fine, I suppose.
It's a pleasure.
I mean, there's always a possibility I will grow to hate it if it goes too long, too. I reserve the right to change my mind, even though I might be saying it's all right now.
Seems like a waste of good wisdom.
How far am I into this game? We saved Aphrodite, and now we're getting ready to start working on Athena, and there's 2 more gods after that before I guess you go fight the big bad. I don't know if this game is like Breath of the Wild, and where you can go fight the big bad immediately if you want, like you can in that game. Probably you can if they're copying everything else from it. So you could probably go beat it right now, or if you wanted to attempt to. Heard that this game does not overstay its welcome, that's good.
This land was bathed
I don't
in
think
Athena's
video game
wisdom
developers understand how statues work, and why you don't really see statues this big,
and judgment,
made of stone.
sites of ancient mystery, and dangers untold.
In the classical era.
What's the rent like in this neighborhood?
In other words, for why you say never 13, the world calls for wet work. We answer. No greater good, yeah, so I'm Kaz from Metal Gear Solid. Makes perfect sense, given the time you commit to making a video, it would definitely be more enjoyable to spend it on something you enjoy, exactly.
Archives, a place to study the heroics and strategies of past glories.
Ah, that will be where
How long will the
Athena
game
is
need to be for me to
She's
hate
got
it?
my tactical mind.
It's hard for me to keep my interest in a game past around 24 to 30 hours. Usually, once it gets into 30-hour territory, I start thinking, okay, this needs a ramp up. At least that's the way I've always looked at it. There's certain games that can justify being longer than that, but only certain types of games. Usually the kind of games where you make your own fun. So like Minecraft. You can easily play that for more than 30 hours and not get bored. But a story-based game, it's really hard to keep my interest going. So did I enjoy Kingdom Hearts series at all? I enjoy the first Kingdom Hearts game. I'm more or less okay with the Kingdom Hearts 2, even though I think it's far less, less good, less enjoyable, I should say, than Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a goddamn mess. It can be fun at times, but it is still a goddamn mess. What about Breath of the Wild? Breath of the Wild is a good game. Excellent game, in fact. It definitely justified playing it for a long time, but Breath of the Wild also gives you the option to go just, say fuck this and go beat it right now if you want to, be brave enough. Let's, click on some things. You agree on my Kingdom Hearts series review? Now I like you more than your spouse. Damn, my man. Is your spouse in the room? Because I think she needs to hear that and knows where she stands in our relationship. Can't keep this, this secret. She knows? Alright, as long as she's aware. She agrees too, right? Like, yeah, I can definitely see why. Thoughts on the Order? I'm one of the people who kind of like that game, and it's weird because I usually don't care much for steampunk. I guess it's because that was a game that definitely didn't overstay its welcome, since it only takes around 7 hours or so to get through it. But most people didn't like it for that reason. Like, I wanted a 30-hour third-person shooter cover game. But I was interested enough in it to play another one if they ever made it, but I don't think they will. Alright, anything else left to find? Really kind of pointless. You'll do all that. You'll manually find all this after you'll climb to the statue. Good evening, friends. Hello, GMC. How you doing? Love the Order 1886. It's what got you into Arthurian legend. I mean, yeah, it does a good job with what it tries to do. I just like the old vampire thing angle to it. That's a nice touch. Will I be streaming Zelda: A Link to the Past? I think I will be. If I ever play it, yeah, I'll stream it, but I don't really have any plans to play it right now. Okay, have we found everything on the map yet? Nope. Tire section yet. It's exciting, I know, Chad, but you'll just keep it in your pants. I know everyone loves a map. Hands are down. God damn it, you're supposed to resist. Supposed to make our parents proud, chat, and you make your parents proud by keeping your pants on. That's really all they really ask of you. Learn when to keep those on and when to take them off. I think that's everything. Or at least everything. I mean, I'm not going to go get most of this stuff I'm seeing anyways. Or you strike a compromise and wear a Speedo. Well, someone was mentioning, I think Cap still there? He's going to put me in a Speedo. I'm interested to see how that goes. Not that I would ever wear one. They seem uncomfortable, really. Come on. Playing the world's worst first-person shooter right now. Find all the geolocations. Whatever it is, whatever is left that I haven't got, it's enough. Is that the same eagle sound from Assassin's Creed games? Most likely. Of course they would reuse all that. You think Square Enix could do something similar to the new Hitman trilogy where they release the next parts of the FF7 remake where you can play through the first game levels with the sequels? Well, I have no doubt that eventually once it's all together, they'll tie it all together in one game. I don't think they would take the same route as Hitman trilogy though. They'll probably like make a few improvements. Like there's definitely some graphical improvements you can make in the remake. There's like some graphical. They still haven't actually fixed those texture issues in remake. You know, like the door is not loading textures, or like the junkyard areas that look like garbage. Those are still in there. All right. So there, the good, the bad, and the teeny. Some worse textures. It has some worse textures, but it also has some really good graphics, especially on the character models. It's really only in a few locations that game looks ugly. And it's usually like whenever they have to do like junkyard looking stuff. When they just use a weird, I don't know if it's a bug or they just designed it to look like that. Notice how I have no idea when the PC versions of those games. They never announced the PC version as far as I'm aware. Stop sexually objectifying each other? Yes, sexually objectify me. Still running 1.0 code? Yeah, it's really weird they haven't been any patches. So you need something special for that one? Whatever. Imagine if Square doesn't finish the remake. I mean, they did really well. I can't imagine they wouldn't. It's critically successful and you'll financially so as well. All the enthusiasm you need to keep it going.
No, they have a rigorous process to ensure the authenticity of every document submitted.
If you're trying to wipe out my desire to live, it's working.
Could be another one of those temples where I gotta do a bunch of crap. Do I plan on streaming any other FF games? Final Fantasy X-2 will be happening this year. I'm just not sure when. If you send Twitch streamers and YouTubers, you would have a score of a perfect 0. Oh, come on now. We all know I got my issues. I mean, I appreciate it, but I wouldn't deserve such praise. How do I like this game? I'm okay with it. It hasn't really pissed me off yet. And the combat works well enough, I guess. The writing thinks it's way too funny, though. One of those games like, yeah, we're a funny game. Weapon upgrade. Oh, cool. Doodad. Colonel, that's a ninja. What? Why are we suddenly talking Metal Gear? You're glad Chad is talking about Solid Snake? He comes up like once every night. Sins is going to be your new YouTube channel. Who Dartigan Sins? I mean, it probably won't be a long-lived channel, I gotta say. Only so many videos you can get out of me. There's not a lot of milk in these teats. Just don't go into it expecting making anything. Have you ever played any of the Yeast games? No, never played any. I've heard of them, but I've just never really got into it. There's a lot of JRPGs I haven't played, to be honest with you. There's some of them I've wanted to play though, but I just, never really got around to doing it. Can't milk those? Unfortunately not. Forgive you, for you have sinned. A burb VTuber read your comment, so you super chatted $5. I mean, it's your money. If you want to spend it on girls, go do it. I mean, you wouldn't be the first man to do so. I mean, the other ones probably got more out of the spending their money on girls than, spending on a VTuber, but hey, that's all you acquire in life. Hey, it's healthy. $5 to a VTuber, but no one has to send me any money. I don't expect that. I don't want anyone to get that idea either. I'm a rather easy slut. I spread my legs for free. If I win the lottery, you'll send me $1. See, now that's thinking, quite, kindly of you. Do I have a job besides streaming? No. Content creation is my main way of funding my quest for food. So, I used to have one of those so-called real jobs, but then I started making enough from, YouTube and Twitch streaming, and I go, you know what, I'm gonna do this and see how long I can keep it going. If Chad wins the lottery, you'll get a 3090. I think even if you win the lottery, you'll have a hard time finding one. Where's the frickin' door? Why can't Ubisoft just have doors anymore? I had this problem in Assassin's Creed, too.
Phoenix walked through the archives. Crumbled statues of fallen heroes underfoot.
Because why wouldn't you just
Had what problem? Not having a regular door, and you have to find a way into every goddamn building.
Phoenix is a hero, Zeus.
You ever fear my career will crash someday? Well, every content creator knows at some point they're going to be irrelevant, so it's not worth fearing it.
Is someone there?
Things change, and if you get, eventually no one's going to care about your shit. That's why most YouTubers also, try to make sure they have, oh, hold on.
Except I just did. Why did I listen to you?
Tiny.
A child?
I'm not a child. I'm Athena.
Athena? Oh, the goddess of wisdom. The prophecy. A wise child convinced. That's making a lot more sense now. Oh, wow. You have no idea how much I want to meet you. But why are you so small and angry?
You'd be angry too if Typhon shrank you, then sent a Hydra after you. I heard your footsteps and thought you were his snaky-faced jerk.
Well, I'm not a Hydra, but I am a huge fan of yours. Gods, I have so much I want to ask you. Did you
Do you live stream, by the way?
in the Trojan War?
What? Oh, sure. Twice.
Wow. And were you really the judge during the trial of...
Look, sorry, what was your name?
I'm Phoenix. I can't believe I'm meeting the real Athena, even if she is a little little goddess.
Were you going to call me little girl?
I was, yes.
Tama. that would have gone badly.
I get that.
Okay. So I'm willing to accept that you're
Do I
not
eat
a
or do I live
Hydra.
solely through photosynthesis? That'd make things a lot easier if I could just eat
It's still a
sunlight.
super fierce Hydra out there after me.
Where did Typhon hide your essence? If you were restored, that Hydra wouldn't stand a chance. And we'd be one step closer to turning everyone back from stone.
That's it! That's the first step! The champion volunteers, brave of heart and questionable of fashion.
Wait, what?
I've been waiting for you!
I'm a video game NPC,
Only the
I just
mortal
realized it.
champion can walk the path of the heroes to free Kronos' Staff of Time!
Staff of Time?
Yes! It contains the power of the God of Time. With it, we'll be able to defeat Typhon and reverse the flow of time to cancel the stone curse. Without the staff, we're lost.
Oh, wow. You have a plan to get it?
Kronos lost it in the river of
Refreshing to
time.
see a female Athena with her tits not hanging out. Is your only knowledge of Athena from Assassin's Creed? I mean, not Assassin's Creed, but
The next
you know,
step
God of
is
War.
to kill the Hydra.
That's the only one I can think of that did that.
I've done weirder things on this island.
Okay, great. That's all settled. You be my champion and go kill that super scary Hydra.
Wow, that happened fast. A minute ago, you tried to crush me with a statue.
Yeah, but that's how fate works, champion. Step 1 to championing is go get that Hydra. Okay, bye.
That's deep. Is there any further wisdom that I
Okay,
should...
bye!
Brat.
How clever of Athena to
The only
think
woman
of
though
the
I remember
staff of
from, you know, God of
Kronos.
War with her,
She's
you know,
always
boobs
on the
hanging out
ball
was
on
that
one.
I didn't know you were
the
familiar
you know, the
with it.
Oracle from the first game.
Of course. Usually, she'd ask my advice, but I was away at the time.
What a loss.
So, go do things. Gotcha. Put some BG staying alive. So what was I talking about, like, before? Like, you know, the whole YouTube irrelevancy thing? Eventually that will happen, yeah. I mean,